The ICSE board has released a specimen question paper for term 2 a few days back. It's a very simple question paper having two parts. So part A consists of 10 multiple choice questions where you need to answer all the 10 of them. So we'll begin with part A. So section A, attempt all questions. So they're all multiple choice. So the first one, the point 3, 0 is invariant under the reflection in. Now 3, 0, let me plot the point. So the point 3, 0 is on the x-axis. Now if this point 3, 0 has to be invariant under reflection, that means if I take the reflection of 3, 0 about some axis, I should get the same point. So if I reflect 3, 0 about the x-axis itself, I get the same point because the y distance is 0. So therefore the answer is x-axis, which is B. 2. In the given figure, AB is the diameter of a circle. So there is a figure given. This is AB, which is the diameter of the circle, point O. And then you have C, and then join A and C. This angle is 55 degrees, right? So if this angle is 55 degrees, what about this angle? So this angle 55 degrees is subtended at the center by the arc BC. The same arc subtends an angle 55 by 2, which is 27.5. Now observe that AOC is an isosceles triangle with AO and OC, AO and OC being the radii of the circle. So if this is 27.5, this angle also will be 27.5 degrees. So what is required is find the value of x. So this is x, we need to find the value of x. So x is 27.5 degrees. And the right option is option A. So this corresponds to option A. 3. A rectangular sheet having dimensions 22 centimeter into 11 centimeter is rolled along its shorter side to form a cylinder. So you have a sheet. If this is rolled to form a cylinder, then the curved surface area is nothing but the area of this rectangle. So what is area of the rectangle? It is 22 into 11, which gives 242 centimeters square. So therefore the right option is option D. So let's go to the fourth one. The vertices of a triangle are 1, 3, 2, -4, -3, 1. The coordinate of its centroid is. So what is the centroid formula? It is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. So 1 plus 2 minus 3 by 3. And then the y coordinate of the centroid is y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So it is plus 3 minus 4 plus 1 by 3. So here you have 3 minus 3, which is 0 by 3, which gives me 0. Here again 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 minus 4 is 0. So 0, 0 happens to be the centroid, which is option A. Fifth one, tan theta into root of 1 minus sine square theta is equal to. Now 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. So I can write this as tan theta into root of cos square theta. So we get tan can be written as sine theta by cos theta. Cos square theta root is cos theta. So cos theta gets cancelled. So we are left with sine theta. And what is the right option? The right option is B. Sixth one. The median class of the given distribution. So we have the class interval and the cumulative frequency. So 1 to 5 is 2, then you have 6 to 10, 11 to 15 and 16 to 20. So this is 6, 11 and 18, right? So now we need to find the median class for the given distribution. So what is the total frequency? N is 18 because this happens to be the cumulative frequency. Find n by 2. N by 2 is 9. So 9 specifically lies in the class interval 11 is to 15. So that is the right option. So it is option C, 11 to 15. The line 7y equals ax plus 4 and 2y equals 3 minus x are parallel to each other. Then the value of a is. Now if two lines are parallel, then they have the same slope, isn't it? So y equals mx plus c. So m is the same for both the lines if they are parallel. So now y equals, let me bring 7 to the other side. So you get a by 7x plus 4 by 7. So this is equation 1, the first line. Now here, taking 2 to the other side, I get y equals minus x by 2 plus 3 by 2. Right? So observe mx. The coefficient of x is m. So they have to be equal if the two lines are parallel. So therefore, you have a by 7 equals minus 1 by 2 or a equals minus 7 by 2. So the right option is option B. Eighth one. The volume of a cylinder is 330 centimeter cube. Find the volume of the cone having the same radius and height of that of the given cylinder. So very easy, we know that the volume of the cone is just 1 by 3 pi r square h. So it's 1/3 the volume of the cylinder. So therefore, you divide this by 3, you get 110 centimeter cube. So the right option is option C. Ninth one. In the given graph, the modal class is the class with frequency. So we observe that I have 72 for the class interval 20 to 30, isn't it? Right? So the modal class happens to be the class interval with the highest value, which is 72. So it is 72, option A. Next, 10th one, very easy. The probability of a player winning the game is 0.56. What is the probability of losing? Probability of losing is 1 minus 0.56, which is 0.44, which is option C. Right? So this was a very simple problem. So we have completed with section A, which had 10 multiple choice questions. So moving on with section B. Now section B, you have questions 2 to 6. So you have 5 questions and you need to answer 3 questions from this section. Right? So each question has 4 subdivisions. You have 4 sub questions, 10 marks each. So we'll move on to section B. Question 2, first one. Find the ratio in which the x-axis internally divides the line joining the points 6, minus 4 and B minus 3, 8. Right? So there is a line, the x-axis, and you have A, which is 6, minus 4, and then you have B, which is minus 3, 8. I join these two. I need to find the ratio at which the x-axis divides the two lines. So if you have the x-axis which divides the line AB, so the point, let me call this point as C, will have the coordinates x, 0. So any point along the x-axis will have the y coordinate 0. Right? So let the ratio be m1, m2. So the y value is 0 here. So the y value 0 equals m1 into y2, which is m1, 8, and then m2 into y1, which is minus 4, minus 4m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Right? So since this is 0, the y value is 0, I equate the numerator to 0. m1, 8 equals 4m2. Or what is m1 by m2? It is 4 by 8, or it is 1:2. Right? So therefore, the x-axis divides the line connecting A and B in the ratio 1:2, which happens to be the right answer. 2. 3 rotten apples are accidentally mixed with 12 good ones. one apple is picked at random, what is the probability that it is a good one? Very simple. So you have 3 rotten apples plus 12 good apples. So the total number of apples would be 15, right? So the sample space is 15, and then you're going to pick one of them, and we need to find the probability of picking a good apple. So what is the probability of picking a good apple? You have 12 good apples, so therefore probability of a good apple is 12 by 15, which is 4 by 5, which is nothing but 0.8. Now the third problem, in the given figure, AC is the tangent to the circle at point B, and then you have triangle EFD, which is an equilateral triangle, right? So since this is an equilateral triangle, all the angles would be 60 degrees. So you have 60, 60 and 60 here. Next, angle CBD is 40. So CBD is 40 degrees. So we need to find the following. A, find angle BFD. Now what is angle BFD? So angle BFD is nothing but the angle in the alternate segment, which is equal to angle CBD. So this also will be 40 degrees. So this is nothing but 40 degrees. Next, B, angle FBD. What is angle FBD? This is angle FBD, this angle. Now we know that BDEF is nothing but a cyclic quadrilateral, and therefore the sum of these two angles will be 180 degrees, right? So angle FED plus angle FBD is equal to 180 degrees. So we know that this is 60, so therefore angle FBD equals 180 minus 60, which is 120 degrees. So this is going to be 120 degrees. So this is 120 degrees. What is angle ABF? So the total angle is 180. So you have angle ABF is 180 minus 120 minus 40. So which is 180 minus 160, which happens to be 20 degrees. So this angle will be 20 degrees. So angle ABF equals 20 degrees, right? So ABF is 20 degrees, FBD is 120 degrees, angle BFD is 40 degrees. Question 4. A drone camera is used to shoot an object P from two different positions R and S along the same vertical line QRS. The angle of depression of the object P from these two positions are 35 and 60 degrees respectively. If the distance, that is PQ, is 50 meters, we need to find the distance RS. So I need to find RS. So if this is 35 degrees, so this also will be 35 degrees, right? Alternate angles, and this entire angle is 60 degrees. So I need to find this distance. Okay, so now let us consider triangle PQR. So triangle PQR, you have tan 35, which is opposite side, that is RQ divided by PQ, right? So I can find RQ. What is RQ? RQ is PQ, which is 50 into tan 35, which is 0.7002, which gives 35.01 meters. Next, let us consider triangle PQS. So you have tan 60 is opposite side, which is QS, divided by PQ. So tan 60 is root 3 into 50, PQ is 50, equals QS. So QS is 86.6 meters, right? So make sure that you do the calculations correctly. Now what is SR? SR is QS, this distance QS minus QR, which is 86.6 minus 35.01, which gives us 51.59 meters approximately, right? A very simple question. In the given figure, PT is the tangent to the circle at T, and you have the chord BA, which is produced to meet the tangent at P, and we have the perpendicular BC bisects the chord TA at C. So it bisects TA, which means that these two are equal, right? So CT is equal to CA. It's a perpendicular bisector, so this is 90 degrees. So observe that I have these two triangles, which is triangle CTB and triangle CAB. So when I consider these two triangles, CT is equal to CA. CB is common, and you have two right angles. Angle TCB is equal to angle ACB, which is 90 degrees. So therefore these two triangles, triangle CTB is congruent to triangle CAB, right? So what else has been given? It's been given that TB is 7. So TB is 7 because these two are congruent. We have AB, which is also equal to 7 centimeters. So this also is 7 centimeters. And what else has been given? PA is 9. So PA is 9. So according to the theorem, if a chord and a tangent intersect externally, then what is equal? PT square is equal to PA into PB, isn't it? So PT square is equal to PA into PB. So what is PA? It is 9. What is PB? 9 plus 7, which is 16. So PT is root of 9 into 16. Root 9 is 3, root 16 is 4. So you get 4 into 3, which is 12 centimeters. So PT is 12 centimeters, and that is what we had to find. PT is 12 centimeters and AB is 7 centimeters, which we have already found. Second one, how many solid right circular cylinders of radius R1 equals 2 centimeters and height H1 equals 3 centimeters can be made by melting a solid right circular cylinder of diameter? So diameter D2 is 12 centimeters and height H2 is 15 centimeters. So what is R2? 12 by 2, which is 6 centimeters. Right? So you have a right circular cylinder. So a big cylinder is actually melted, and you are making smaller cylinders. So we would like to know how many of them can be made. Right? So what is the volume of the cylinder? It is pi r square h. So pi r square for the big cylinder, R2 square into H2 equals pi R1 square H1 into N. So I need to find how many smaller cylinders can be made. So you have pi into 6 square into 15 equals pi 2 square into 3 into N. Right? So pi gets cancelled. 3 5s are 15. So you have 36 into 5 divided by 4 equals N. 9s are 9 into 5 is 45. Right? So 45 such smaller cylinders can be made by melting a solid right cylinder of diameter 12 centimeters and height 15 centimeters. So very easy question. Use graph paper for this question. Take 2 centimeters equals 10 marks along the x-axis and 2 centimeters equals 10 students along the y-axis. So you have marks, which is 0 to 10, 6 students, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50. So the number of students are 10, then you have 30, 7 and 4. What is the cumulative frequency? You have 6. 6 plus 10 is 16, plus 13 is 29, plus 7 is 36, and then you have 40. Right? So we have to plot this on the graph. So draw the ogive for the above distribution and estimate the median mark. So you have x-axis, y-axis. So along the x-axis, we consider the marks distribution. So you have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So this is the class interval which is nothing but the marks. And along the y-axis, you have students. So take 2 centimeters equal to 10 students. So 10, 20, 30, and 40. So this is number of students along the y-axis, right? Okay. So at 10 you have 6. At 20 you have 16. So 16 is 7 somewhere here. And then at 30 you have 29, which is somewhere here. At 40, 36. And then at 50 you have 40. So join them. So let me write the values. This is 6, 16, and then you have 29, 36, and this is 40. So of course, if you do it on a graph sheet, it will be perfect. It will come correctly. And then we need to find the median mark. So what is the median mark? Find n by 2. What is n by 2? N by 2 is nothing but 40 by 2, which is 20. Right? So for 20, find out what is the value along this line. Right? So if you draw a line which is parallel to the x-axis at 20, it will intersect. And you drop a perpendicular down, you will get some value. So that value will be the median. So this will approximately be equal to 23. So median will be 23. So make sure that you plot it using a graph sheet and find the exact value of the median. This was actually the fourth one. I had missed out the third one. So let's solve it now. Prove that cos square A divided by cos A minus sine A plus sine A divided by 1 minus cot A is equal to sine A plus cos A. It's a very simple problem. So you have cos square A divided by cos A minus sine A plus cot A can be written as cos A by sine A, right? So if I take LCM, I would get sine A minus cos A, and divided by sine A, I'll take it to the numerator, so it becomes sine square A. All right. So I've skipped a step. So cot A is cos by sine. So if I take LCM, I get sine A minus cos A. Take the sine to the numerator, you get sine square A. Take minus sine throughout, you get sine square A divided by cos A minus sine A. And here you have cos square A by cos A minus sine A. The denominators are the same. So you have cos A minus sine A. Numerator, you get cos squared A minus sine squared A. So this is of the form A square minus B square, which is A plus B into A minus B. So I write this as cos A plus sine A into cos A minus sine A divided by cos A minus sine A. So these two can be cancelled. I am left with sine A plus cos A. Very simple problem. Question 4.1. Find the perpendicular dropped from a point P, which is minus 1, 2, onto a line joining A, which is 1, 4, and B, which is 2, 3. Right? So we need to find the equation of the perpendicular which is dropped. Right? So you have A and B, and this is P, and from here I'm dropping a perpendicular. So therefore let this be point M. So slope of PM will be perpendicular to AB. So let's find the slope of AB. What is slope of AB? Slope of AB is y2 minus y1. What is y2 minus y1? 3 minus 4 divided by x2 minus x1. 2 minus 1, which is minus 1. So slope of AB is minus 1. Therefore, slope of PM will be plus 1, isn't it? Right? So slope, because these two are perpendicular, if you multiply the two slopes, it should be equal to minus 1. So therefore, slope of PM is 1. Okay, so what is the equation of the line? Y minus y1 equals m into x minus x1. So you have y1 is 2 and x1 is minus 1, right? So y minus 2 equals, slope is 1, 1 into x minus of minus 1 is plus 1. So you get y equals x plus minus 2 goes to the other side, it becomes plus 2 plus 1, which is 3. So y equals x plus 3 is the answer. So question 4.2, find the mean of the following distribution. Very easy. Class interval 20 to 40, frequency is 4, 40 to 60, frequency is 7. Then you have 60 to 80, frequency is 6, 80 to 100, frequency is 3. So this is f. So find x, the mid value of 20 and 40, which is 30, 50, 70 and 90. What is x into f? 4 into 30 is 120, 7 into 50 is 350, 6 into 70, which is 420, 90 into 3 is 270. So find sigma xf, which gives us 1160. What is sigma f? So you have 4 plus 7 plus 6 plus 3, which gives me 20. So mean is sigma xf divided by sigma f, which is 1160 divided by 20, which gives us 58. So 58 is the mean value. A very simple question. A solid piece of wooden cone is of radius 7 centimeters. So you have a cone. So the radius OP is 7 centimeters. So OP is 7. And the height OQ is 12. A cylinder. So now you have a cylinder whose radius and height is half that of cone, right? So what is the radius of the cylinder? So if I call the radius of the cone as R1 and this as H1, the height of the cone, radius of the cylinder R2 will be 7 by 2 half, and the height of the cylinder will be H2, which is 12 by 2, which is 6 centimeters. So it is drilled out. So the cylinder portion is drilled out. So we need to find the volume of the wood remaining. So it basically is volume of cone minus volume of cylinder, right? So what is volume of cone? It is 1 by 3 pi R1 square, which is 7 square into H12 minus that of cylinder. It is pi R2 square, 7 by 2 the whole square into 6, right? So 3 4s are 12. So here I have pi into 7 square. If I take it common, I get 4 minus 6 by 4, which is nothing but 3 by 2. So I get pi into 7 square, right? So you have 8 minus 3 by 2. So we are left with pi is 22 by 7 into 7 into 5 by 2. So 7 gets cancelled. 2 11s are into another 7. So it is 7 square, isn't it? So I have 7 into 5, which is 35 into 11, right? So you get the value as 385 centimeter cube. Right? So you get 11 into 35, which is equal to 385 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the wood which is remaining when the cylinder portion has been drilled out from the wooden solid cone. Next, fourth one, use a graph sheet for this question. Take 2 centimeters equals 1 unit along both x and y axis. A very simple question. So you have the x-axis and the y-axis. So I have x, this is x, and let this be y. Plot the points 3, 2. So this is 3 and this is 2. So this is 3 comma 2, which is A. And then phi comma 0. Phi comma 0 is of course on the x-axis. So this is phi comma 0. This is B. Reflect the point A on the y-axis, along the y-axis. So on the y-axis means I have to find A dash. So the y value will be the same, but whereas the x value gets negated. So you get minus 3 comma 2. And reflect the point B on the line A dash. So if I join A and A dash, and extend it, so this height is 2, so I need to reflect it. So B dash will be here, x value will be 5, but the height is going to be 2 plus 2, which is 4. It's going to be 5 comma 4. So we have written the coordinates of B dash. Now just join all of them. So you have B dash, again I join A dash. So this figure looks like an arrow. So this is the closed figure A dash B dash BA. In the given figure, the sides of the quadrilateral PQRS, so this is PQ, R and S, touch the circle at the points A, B, C, D. So this is A, B, C and D. If RC is 4 centimeters, and then you have RQ, which is 7 centimeters. So this entire length is 7. And then PD is 5. This is 5 centimeters. Find the length PQ. So I need to find the length PQ. Very simple. Now you find that these are tangents drawn to a circle from a given point. So the lengths will be equal. So if this is 5, this also will be 5. If this is 4, this also will be 4. Right? So what about this? 4 is BR. So 7 minus 4 is 3. So this is going to be 3 and this also will be 3. So what is PQ? PQ will be 5 plus 3, which is going to be 8 centimeters. Very simple problem. Second one, prove that sine cube theta plus cos cube theta divided by sine theta plus cos theta. So that should be equal to 1 minus sine theta cos theta. So this is the form a cube plus b cube. A cube plus b cube equals a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So a cube plus b cube equals a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So using this formula, I have sine theta plus cos theta, a plus b, a square sine square theta minus sine theta cos theta plus cos square theta divided by sine theta plus cos theta. So these two can be cancelled. What is sine square theta plus cos square theta? It is 1. So 1 minus sine theta cos theta. So we have got the answer. Very simple question. 5.3. In the given diagram, this is OAB. The angle is theta and you have point P, which is minus 3 comma 4. And given AO is equal to OB. So AO is equal to OB and these are the X and Y axis. So this is 90 degrees, right? So if AO is equal to OB, definitely angle theta will be equal to 45 degrees. So tan 45 degrees is nothing but equal to 1. So what is the slope? The slope is 1 and the angle theta inclination is 45 degrees. So find the equation of the line. So what is the equation of the line? So you have y minus y1, which is 4, equals m into x minus x1. Minus of minus 3 is plus 3. So you get y equals x plus 7. So this is the equation of the line. Fourth one, use a graph paper for this question. Estimate the mode of the given distribution by plotting a histogram. So we have to plot the histogram. So you have the wages as well as number of workers given. So you have 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and then 70 to 80. And the number of workers is 6, 12, 20, 15, and 90. So draw the histogram. Very simple question. So let's begin with 30 to 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. Right? So 30 to 40 is 6. So this is 6, and then you have 12, and then you would have 20, and then you have 15, and then you have 9. This is 9. All right. Okay. So now we need to find the mode, estimate the mode of the given distribution by plotting a histogram. So how do I get the mode? So mark these 2 points joined by a dotted line. Mark these 2 points joined by a dotted line. The point of intersection, take the perpendicular along the x-axis, and this value will be the mode. So you may get it as 56 or 57 as the mode value. So please calculate using a graph sheet. Question 6. A box contains tokens numbered 5 to 16. So 5 to 16. Right? So how many tokens are there? Let us list them out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it is 12. Right? So the total number of tokens is 12. Find the probability that the token drawn bears a numbers divisible by 5. So how many numbers are there which are divisible by 5? 5, 10, and 15. So probability that the number is divisible by 5. Let me call this as event A. So it's going to be 3 by 12. Right? So the total number of tokens is 12. So 3 by 12, which gives me 1 by 4, which is 0.25. B, neither by 2 nor by 3. So it should not be divisible by 2 nor by 3. So what are they? You have 5, 6 is divisible, 7, 8, 9, 10, then you have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So you have these 4 numbers which are neither divisible by 2 nor they are divisible by 3. So event B, probability of event B is 4 by 12, which is 1 by 3. So the probability is 1 by 3. Very simple problem. Next one, point M, which is 2 comma B, is the midpoint of the line segment joining the points P, A comma 7 and Q 6 comma 5. So find A and B, right? So this is the midpoint here. So we know that 2 equals A plus 6 by 2 and B equals 7 plus 5 by 2. Right? So B is 12 by 2, which is 6. And what is A? Take 2 to the side, it becomes 4. 4 equals A plus 6, or A equals minus 2, B equals 6. So A is minus 2, B is equal to 6. Very simple problem. An aeroplane is flying horizontally along a straight line at a height 3000 meters from the ground. So at a height 3000. So this is ground. So this is 3000 meters. From the ground at a speed of 160 meters per second. Find the time it would take for the angle of elevation of the plane to be seen from a particular point on the ground to change from 60 to 45 degrees, right? So let's assume that we are here. Okay, so this be the aeroplane. So initially we find that the angle is 60 degrees. All right. So this is 60 degrees. So let this be A, B and C. After some time the aeroplane is here at D, and this angle is 45 degrees. So this again will be 3000 meters. Find the time it would take. So I need to find the time, and we know that the speed given is 160 meters per second, right? So we know that the time is distance by speed. Okay, it's distance by speed. So first let us try to find out let us try to find out this distance. Now consider triangle BDE. Triangle BDE. So you have tan 45 degrees equals DE by BE, right? So what is BE? BE is nothing but equal to DE, because tan 45 is 1. So this is 3000 meters, right? So this entire distance is 3000 meters. Now let me consider this triangle. So triangle BAC. So tan 60 is equal to AC by BC. Right? So tan 60 is root 3 equals AC is 3000 by BC, or BC equals 3000 divided by root 3. Okay, so this will approximately be equal to 1732 meters. Okay, this is approximately 1732 meters. Please calculate. Now I need to find this distance. So what is this distance, CE or AD? So AD is nothing but equal to BE minus BC, which is 3000 minus 1732. So I get the value as 1268 meters, right? So this is AD. So AD, the distance is 1268 meters. Okay, so now this is the distance which the aeroplane covers, as the angle of inclination varies from 60 to 45 degrees. Now I need to find the time. So what is time? Time is distance, which is 1268 by speed, which is 160. Speed given is 160. So you get this value to be equal to 7.92 seconds. Right? So approximately 7.92 seconds. So make sure that you calculate and check the value. Very interesting problem. The last question, 6.4. Given that the mean of the following frequency distribution is 30, find the missing frequency. So mean value is 30. So you have the class interval 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. The frequency is 4, 6, 10, and then you have F, 6 and 4, right? And the mean value is 30. So find the mid value of the class interval. So it is 5, 15, 25, 35, 45 and 55, right? So what is x into f? X into f is 4 into 5 is 20. Then you have 6 into 15, which gives us 90. 250, 35 into f, right? So 6 into 45 is 270, and then 55 into 4 is 220. So find sigma f. So what is sigma f? You get 30 plus f, and sigma xf, when you add up, you get 850 plus 35f. So this is 35 into f, right? So 30, which is the mean, equals sigma xf, which is 850 plus 35f divided by 30 plus f. Alright, so if I multiply this with 30, I get 900 plus 30f equals 850 plus 35f. Bring 30f to this side, it becomes minus 30f. So 35f minus 30f gives me 5f. Take 850 to the other side, you get 50. So 50 by 5 equals 10. So f equals 10. So the value of f equals 10, and we come to the end of the question paper. So you realize that most of the questions are very simple, and with a bit of practice you will be able to solve all the questions very easily. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and press the bell icon to get notifications of all the further uploads. And if any one of your juniors are looking out for tuitions for their next academic year, that is for 9th and for 10th in maths, physics and chemistry, the details have been given in the description. So you can definitely contact me for tuitions for mathematics, physics and chemistry.